Three, two, one.
All right, a gang of 4. Please tell me you're not another group of hackers. It's not too late to get into the audience. Go ahead and join the mob. All right, let's launch this sucker. Hi, I'm your host, Todd. Today I learned that TIL stands for Today I Learned. The internet is full of wonder. In case you need some instructions, check out this quick tutorial.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Partyboy7 here to teach you how to play Survive the Internet. So in each round, you'll get a prompt on your device. Go ahead and answer it. Those responses will then be sent to another player. The objective is to twist these words in the most ridiculous way possible. So if my friend Paul said selfie sticks are, quote, super dumb.
Yeah, let's stop wasting time on the internet. Let's start things off at a web forum. So you should be seeing a prompt on your controller. There are no wrong answers, so just answer honestly. Another player's comment has been sent to your device. Twist their words in the funniest way possible. Do you regret your decisions? It's too late now. Who looks the most ridiculous here? Place your vote now. Let's see who got the points. Here's who twisted your words. Some points for them. And you, the victim, get some pity points. Oh my word. Who should I be the most proud of? Let's find out. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to a crowdfunding site. You're getting another prompt. Go ahead and be candid. This is our safe space. I hope this inspires you. Take this quote out of context so it makes its author look ridiculous. Is anyone else's heart racing right now? Here are your candidates. Now place your votes. And here are the results. Let's see what that round did to things. Let's keep this party train moving and go to a news site. It's time to answer another prompt. I'd like you to really listen to your heart this time. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Okay, you knuckleheads, here we go. Do your civic duty and vote now. Let's see how everybody voted. I hope you weren't going to run for political office.
No.
Let's check out the scoreboard, shall we? And our last stop of the game will be at a photo sharing site. The points are worth double this round, so anything can happen. Okay, I hope you have one last opinion in you. It's time to take the gloves off. Really go for it this time. Our journey has led us to this moment. Okay, time to vote. Here's what people think. Oh man, it all comes down to this. Congrats. Let this moment really sink in.
Psst, join the party. Join us. There's room for more. Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange... At the crossroads of fantasy and reality, 2 blocks down from Logic Avenue, just across from Impossible Boulevard, there is a great bagel shop. But now it's time to split the room. Complete the scenario that was sent to your device. It's time for Love at First Bite. You're desperately single. Hard to imagine, I'm sure. There's a new dating app that guarantees you'll find your soulmate. In order to set up an account, you have to upload this. Do you register? The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. Up next is Strange Money. Out of the blue, a stranger sends you an electronic payment of $1,000 with this message. You could use this money for medical expenses. Do you return it? And now, Binge Pipe presents Clear the Dance Floor. Your fiancé has their heart set on a particular song for your first dance. Unfortunately, it's an acoustic cover of this song, sung by this person. Do you make them happy by saying yes? This scenario is called Proximity to Evil. It's 1941. You're in the same locked room as Hitler, alone. The only object in the room is this. You will vanish in 5 minutes. If you try to kill him and fail, he'll win World War II. Do you try to assassinate Hitler? let's check in with the standings. It's time to create some more havoc. Up. Time's run. This one is called, that's F-O-U-L. You're playing a word tile game with your 16-year-old daughter. You have the right tiles to win with one word, but the word is this. Yes, that word counts. Your daughter always beats you. Do you play that word? Brace yourself for to smell and back. You suffer from an odd form of amnesia. Every morning you lose your entire memory, but you instantly regain it when you see this. Do you leave your morning self a note explaining what has to be done? And now, Banksy was here. A famous graffiti artist covers the front of your house with images of this. Suddenly, the value of your home increases by 10%. Do you keep it? Feast your eyes on One Fright Stand. If you get scared, you see ghosts for 4 hours. The spirits don't hurt you, they just do this. After watching a very terrifying horror movie, your date invites you back to their place for coffee. Do you go? is where everybody stacks up at the moment. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will write an option that you think only some people would choose. Is a real concept, and it's running out. A giant meteor is about to hit the Earth. The government will provide shelter to anyone who can either pass a high school level math test or this. Which test do you take? Dice. Nice. Let's switch things up. You qualify for a robot assistant. It will only be capable of one task, doing laundry or this. Which skill do you want your robot to have? Someone's a mind reader. It all comes down to this.
This is Binge Pipe's menu screen. It's all good, but we really went to town on the settings. Binge Pipe knows that you've been betrayed by other streaming services and social media platforms in the past. And we promise we have a very sincere apology ready for when we inevitably betray your trust in the future. That's the Binge Pipe guarantee.
I had a great time on our date tonight.
You want to come inside and watch something?
I know what that means.
I've got Binge Pipe.
The only streaming service better than casual sex?
The very same.
The following Binge Pipe programming is brought to you by Liquidirt. Liquidirt. Tastes like mud.
Hello, listeners. If you love podcasts, you'll love our new show. We collect clips of everybody's favorite part of podcasting, apologizing for the quality of the podcast. Please enjoy every excuse, justification, and admission of laziness.
Welcome to the Great Ping Pong Debate.
Binge Pipe is trying to impress the cool kids by presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. As soon as we get some good content, you'll be glad you're here.
Welcome to the game. I'm Cookie Masterson, and a quick warning, if you are pregnant, you technically count as 2 players, so divide scores accordingly. You know, you could have squeezed one more person in this game. Next time. Okay, let's see what lies ahead.
Time for question 1.
First question. The magic of the digestive process. I've been working on some magic skills lately, and watch me pull this scarf from my throat. Ta-da! Since it's commonly known as the magic capital of the world, where did this never-ending magic scarf most likely originate? Colon, Michigan, Big Gut, Nova Scotia, Liverpool, England, or PP Township, Ohio? Okay, who chose what? PP Township is magical in its own special way. The little town of Colon, Michigan is the self-proclaimed magic capital of the world. Not the most important fact, but I really needed an excuse to say PP Township.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
I call this one Yacht Rock is timeless. If you like pina coladas, prove it. What kind of liquor are you going to need? Tequila, rum, gin, or absinthe? Let's see how that shook out. According to the International Bartenders Association, a pina colada consists of pineapple juice, coconut juice, and white rum.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Here we have, oh yes, and oh yes, it's a dis or dat. I'm going to list off 7 titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a best-selling self-help book or an album by the prog rock band Yes. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a book or a Yes album. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Here it comes. Getting to Yes. Classic Yes. Essentially Yes. Year of Yes. The best yes. Most of you nailed that, but you just plain sucked at that this or dat.
Binge pipe hurts when you hurt.
Looks like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other...
Fine, we'll skip it.
In retrospect, we should have had you sign a waiver before handing over sharp objects. I don't need you anymore.
Why not try close but not close enough encounters? Which title character is an alien? The Martian, the Giver, the Thing, or her? What'd you guys pick? Interesting choice. The monster that attacks an Arctic research station did in fact come out of a ship from outer space. I hate confusing titles. I walked out of The Iron Lady furious it wasn't a movie about Meryl Streep fighting crime in a suit of armor. Behold. Thank God it's Friday the 13th. What type of summer camp would be terrorized by Jason Voorhees? A band camp, a math camp, a swim camp, or a computer camp? Let's see who got it. JSON is a computing term meaning JavaScript object notation. I could easily explain it to you, but what do you know? We don't have the time. In the first film, the killer is actually Jason's motherboard. That's it for round one. Let's look at the scores I'll be sending to your parents.
Currently, player 4 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next up, Victoria's smelly secret. What complaints might you have about some bras bought at a brasserie? I like the support, but they smell like burnt metal. Really cute designs, but they smell like a morgue. Look sharp. Player 3 used that screw. Hey, who's ready for a little identity theft? Who picked what? A brasserie is a casual French restaurant that serves beer and simple foods. And a bra that smells like beer and cheese is 100% what I'm into. Nicely done with that screw, player 3. This is your cash now. Oh, and it looks like we've got some name changes. That should throw the feds off your trail.
Hey, question.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a question about time or a question about space? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. The votes are in. We graciously accept your choice.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
There is no hiding from a question about space. Which of these fictional planets is now just empty space? Hoth, Dagobah, Alderaan, or Tatooine? So what'd you pick? Alderaan was blown up by the Death Star in the first Star Wars film, which was actually the fourth Star Wars film, or the sixth. Oh, God, I don't know. Please don't send me angry emails.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
How about this one? Less swole, more smole. Look, I'm not 100% up on all my internet lingo, but according to my 7-year-old niece, a smole bean is a little adorable thing. Which of these small beans is totally small, but not a bean at all? A soybean taking a nap, a fava bean asking for a hug, a coffee bean wearing mittens, or a kidney bean learning to use Tumblr? And how'd we do? Oh, my small child. Smallness aside, coffee beans are not beans, they're seeds. Also, coffee is not adorable, it's deadly serious, and I really need one right now. Anybody? Up next, type equals squiggly bracket, cinema, comma, actor, squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
BingePipe needs help identifying a, customer, so...
So we're going to let you borrow some personal data in hopes that you can tell us who it belongs to.
I'm sure that's perfectly legal.
How can I catch Captain Jack Sparrow? How can I kill James Bond? How can I make sure old men have no country? Whose search history have we acquired? Mads Mikkelsen, Javier Bardem, Forrest Whitaker, or Christopher Lee?
Oh, this'll be good. Player 4 has screwed you all. Luckily, this question's even better backwards. So who got it? You got it. You got the wrong answer. Javier Bardem played villains in the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie and the 26th James Bond film, and perhaps most famously, No Country for Old Men.
We can learn from him.
Oh, excellent screwing, Player 4. Here's your extra cash.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Let's try acting. Who is Sir Patrick Stewart? That actor from Trolls? That actor from the Emoji Movie? That actor from The Nut Job? Or that actor from the Angry Birds movie? Hope you like what you picked. Distinguished actor Sir Patrick Stewart portrayed the voice of Poop in the Emoji Movie. God, I love the theater. You made it to the attack. Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. Don't hate the game, hate the players. We'll give you the game. You tell us who plays it. Good luck. The Beast wins! I gotta hand it to you, Player 4. I would have pegged you for one of the stupider ones. Still, you and I both know how this ends.
You don't know Jack!
Hello, I'm Austin Creed. Don't miss my new show, Hat Chat, right here on Binge Pipe. I travel all around the world, meeting people with incredible stories and talking about hats. Here's a clip.
When we adopted a tiger, we knew life would never be the same.
A lot of folks, my family, her family, tried to talk us out of it, but...
Binge Pipe wants to be more than friends with You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, yes, we will marry you.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you're not here to make friends, you've already failed, friend. I hope it's okay to give you all nicknames. Renegade, Jackhammer, and the rest. All right, let's make beautiful music.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, for the true 90s kids, what's a sure sign that you were a 90s kid? An 1890s kid, that is. You blew your allowance on O. Henry bars? Your first Christmas gift was a package of Milk Duds? You were the first kid on your block with Bit of Honey? Or you begged your parents for candy corn? I love this part. Speaking of duds... O. Henry bars, Milk Duds, and Bit of Honey were all invented in the 1920s. Candy corn, however, was introduced in the 1880s. Therefore, it's the only candy true 1890s kids would have begged their parents for. But now millennials are killing the bland candy industry.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh, here's a good one. PETA party. A big black bug bit a big black bear that... Oh, sorry. You caught me in the middle of my vocal warm-ups. Well, let's get on with the question. I'll find a way to stay warm. Which provisions would a principled PETA person not put in their PETA pocket? Okay, falafel, 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 hummus, 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 shawarma, 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 tabbouleh, tabbouleh, tabbouleh. Okay, let's take a look. Honest mistake. PETA stands for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Shawarma involves chopping them up and spinning them over a flame, which may be delicious, but isn't exactly polite. Do they make tofu-warma?
Why don't we do it for free?
Here's one I like to call First Housewives Club. Are we all gathered? Good. It's time for Dis or Dat. I'm gonna list off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a tagline from one of the real housewives of New York City, or a quote from famous First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Real Housewives or Eleanor Roosevelt. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Okay, let's do it. Happiness is not a goal, it's a byproduct. I never feel guilty about being privileged. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. If you can't handle the truth, you can't handle me. I'm living the American dream one mistake at a time. A woman runs like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. I plan for the future, but live in the moment. Way to go, most of you. But player 3, you couldn't have done much worse.
Uh-oh. Binge Pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Great, you summoned her.
Your lackluster score has earned you a screw.
Don't forget, screwing the other players makes it harder for them to answer the question.
Connecting with consumers makes me feel like I could be alive.
I don't need you anymore.
This one's called 2-2 for now. Your roommate, who is a ballerina, says she's late and has to jeter the hell out of here. How does she leave the apartment? Leaps with one leg leading, breaking the door and your rental agreement. Rotates on one leg, spinning until she drills through the floor. Rapidly taps the floor with one foot, summoning mice to carry her. Or lifted by her partner, who isn't paying rent, but acts like he owns the place. Okay, what'd you pick? Sweet dreams. I hate to spoil the surprise, but nobody got it. Yep, that sure sounds like a jeté to me. Why they don't just call it a one-leg leading leap beats me. Introducing bloodthirsty branding choices. You know how Apple Computers gives their operating system fun names like Jaguar or Mountain Lion? So, say Apple, having exhausted all the big cat names for their OS, pivots to cartoon cats, which would not be an option. macOS Garfield? macOS... Uh-oh. Player 3 decided to screw. Better crank up your brightness. Let's see who got it. Afraid not. Of the animated sadistic duo Itchy and Scratchy, Itchy is the mouse. So you could name the mouse Itchy, but who still uses a mouse, am I right? Oh, how the fuck do I get out of this question? Nicely screwed, player 3. Have some cash. That's the end of round 1. Let's see which of you is my favorite.
Currently, player 4 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, you're highly valued, but your score is not. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So, do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
It's like the first round didn't even matter.
6 trombones is not a parade.
It's time for... Remember Cheers? If after taking a sociology class, Diane convinced the patrons of Cheers to start calling Norm one of the 4 types of cultural norms, what would they not shout as he walked through the door? Mores! What's this? Player 3 just let loose a screw. Time to find out what you signed up for. So what'd you pick? Yeah, way to be wrong. Let's save ourselves some time. Mores, folkways, taboos, and laws are 4 cultural norms. Ethics can only help shape norms. Although drinking 12 beers a night also has an effect on the shape of norms. Nice use of the screw, player 3. Here's that cash.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Coming up, Required reading for dragon breeding. Who wrote Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Jane Catherine Rowling, Joanne Kathleen Rowling, Joan Kimberly Rowling, or Jalen Carter Rowling? So who got it? Well, I've seen worse. Yep, that's J.K. Rowling's full name. Now, if I had a nickel for every time J.K. Rowling had a nickel, I would have $650 million.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a backward question or a forward question? Use your device to select your preference. Well, that was a waste of time. Binge Pipe will select the slightly better option.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
And now, a backward question. Kiss Silk. Or Fleek Elf, Taco Cat, Denise Sind. Which of these is a palindrome? Okay, let's take a look. Why would you think the question is the answer? Never mind, it's rhetorical. A palindrome is a word or phrase that's spelled the same forwards and backwards. So Taco Cat is the only option that plays by the rules. Unlike my cats, who completely forget their table manners when I give them tacos. Try this on for size. The Boy Who Lived and Rocked. It's gotta be tough when you've defeated the most powerful evil wizard of all time, but that was 10 years ago, and now you work for the magical equivalent of the DMV. Anyway, imagine Harry Potter on a nostalgia kick makes a Horcrux shout-out Spotify playlist. Which song would Harry not include? Single Ladies Put a Ring on It by Beyonce, Cuts Like a Knife by Bryan Adams, Cold Hearted Snake by Paula Abdul, or Sign of the Times by Harry Styles. Hope you like what you picked. Harry was himself a Horcrux, created by an act of unspeakable evil, namely being a One Direction fan. In the Harry Potter books, Voldemort shattered his soul into pieces, hiding them away in everyday objects. They were called Horcruxes, and no part of Voldemort's soul wound up in a knife. Because even Voldemort knew the greatest magic of all is a power ballad sung by a Canadian with a mullet.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Here's one for you. Sometimes I like to pretend to be a little cowboy made out of human bones. Howdy, partner. I'm a human bone cowboy. I'm looking for some stirrups, but I'm unfamiliar with this here human skeleton. Can you direct me to the stirrup bone? It's up there in that there ear. I reckon it's in the hands. Now, looky here. It's in the heel, or so far as I know, it's at the base of the spine. What'd you guys pick?
Uh-oh.
The stirrup bone. The stirrup bone is the smallest bone in the body. It relays sound vibrations from the middle ear to the inner ear. Yeah, usually when I play that character, it's a foreplay thing, but, you know, it's kind of fun to do it at work, too. Welcome to the attack. Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. Just add land. Which of these can you add land to and have it fit? Watch the spelling. Player 2 takes it! Excellent job, Player 2. I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna hang this win on my refrigerator right next to my to-do list. Oh, that reminds me, I should tell you.
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hey, I'm Alice. I'm a writer here at Jackbox Games. Just wanted to apologize real quick. I'm the one who wrote that question where Cookie Masterson pretended.
It's time for Quiplash with your host, Josh Schmitty Schmidstenstein. Who's me? Oh, that's me. I'm Schmitty. I knew that. Very nice names. When my capybara finally gives birth, I'm going to name the pups after you guys. This is round 1. You are about to see 2 prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go. Up. Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything. Let's see those quips. Prompt number 1 is, make up a name that probably no one in history has ever had. Okay, choose your favorite. Next in line, the least popular scented candle smells like blank. Vote away. And next, why you're not allowed back at Jurassic Park. Get to voting. Up next, a line you'd see on the Wolfman's online dating profile. Ready, set, vote! That's it. Let's see the scores for round 1. Now round 2, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. almost out of time. Use the safety quip button if you have to. Let's take a look. Our first prompt is the rejected name of Lake Titicaca. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Moving on, the hardest question a bridge troll could ask you. It's voting time. Next, the most embarrassing thing that could happen at prom. Okay, vote. Next on the list, a frequently asked question on www.beats.com. Vote now. We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Make up a phrase that goes with this acronym. Moment of truth. In this round, you've got 2 medals to give to your 2 favorite quips. Choose wisely. Okay, let's bring out those medals. Show me the silver and the gold. Let's sell off those medals for points. We did it, you guys. Let's go to the scores.
Yeah!
there, I'm Schmitty, and if you're lucky, I'll let you pick one item from the mystery bucket. But first, Quiplash. You know, I'm feeling really close to you guys. We ought to make a pact to meet back here in 10 years and talk about life. This is round one. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go. Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Okay, here we go. First up, the three things that make up old person smell. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next one, an item that never sells at a garage sale. Vote on your devices. Next up, something you don't want to see in a lost and found box. Time to vote. Moving on, what no one wants to hear immediately after having sex in a barn. And vote. That's round one. Let's see how the scores shook out. Round two is pulling into the station with double the points and bonuses. Let's see what we're working with. First off, a job that doesn't exist now, but that somebody probably had in olden times. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next in the hopper, in the worst casting decision ever, the role of Frodo Baggins would go to blank. Put in your votes. Okay, next one. What Channing Tatum calls his butt, probably. It's voting time. Next on deck, the one thing that depresses Popeye. Ready, set, vote. That's all she wrote for round 2. Let's check the scores. It's round 3, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it. Finish the comic. Let's see the responses. Hand out those medals now. Brace yourselves, here come those medals. Bring out the silver and gold. Let's translate that into points. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.